it's time to expound a little bit more on the Doom situation in regards to just how I feel about the franchise, how I feel about the IP, how I feel about its legacy, how I feel about this game as a whole. And I was kind of thinking about it because, I was playing Doom on stream. I was playing through the Switch port of the original, and I was having fun. I was enjoying myself. It was good for what it was. A mediocre PC game for the mid 90s. And it really got me thinking, like, why is this game put on a pedestal? Why is this game so worshipped? And every single time people will try to scream at you like this is an innovator, like there was never anything like it. Oh, it's so cool. Like they try to act as if Doom has never been done before. And I kind of thought about it and I realized the only thing about Doom that's different from older shooters is that it's in the first person perspective. It is a shooter. The first person shooter is a subgenre in the wider shooter genre. So Doom is an alternate take on games that have been made around since the 70s and 80s. Superior games like Contra, Space Invaders, Gradius 3, the list goes on and on. Like, there are so many other better shooters than Doom. When you really break it down into brass tacks, the only thing different about Doom is that it's in the first person. And because it's in the first person, the level design is more limited, the bosses aren't as good, the combat isn't as good, and it all just leads into this middling, confusing experience that doesn't reach the heights of the original Contra, right? Like, Doom struggles to compete with superior 2D Japanese shooters that were several years old at that point. And that is the reality of the franchise, is that it was always behind the times. It only appealed to edgy Western sensibilities. It had no real, it offered no real evolution or growth or really contributed anything at all to gaming. It was just in the first person. That's it. When you take that away from it, Doom becomes nothing more than a mediocre shooter that is lost in a sea of far superior shooters on Nintendo platforms.